Greetings and salutations, fellow Landsradians, the High Council, and to all of those beyond. I am Leto II, R5 most of the time of the Landsrad, Muad'Dib, on server 1964 in Evony, the King's Return. Thank you for coming on back to Evony TKR. It's the R5 Life with Leto. I posted I had a lot of fun yesterday recording and going through a whole bunch of World Civilization card packs and going through every step that I'm familiar with and the way that I did things. And towards the end, or at the end of that 3 series of videos, I gave a little teaser, if you will, about what we're going to do today. And of course you know, because you'll see the title of this video when you press play on it. Oops, I just gleeked all over my computer screen. But I tried to get in as zoomed in as possible, and I know that every culture looks different as far as the layout within the keep. I've only ever tried to have, I think Japan early on because they had a ground troop attack buff. And I was a little disoriented because it was very, very lush with greenery and beautiful shrubbery and stuff. And I get buildings lost in all the foliage. And I got used to it, but I realized that I needed a mounted focused buff, and that was Europe, and I've stuck with that ever since. So this is what we are looking at when it comes to the European culture and the Wisdom Dome. I call it that, the Wisdom Dome, because, wisdom, why don't they just put an E at it and do Wisdom? Because it's a dome. I don't know, kind of play on words. I'm silly. Hopefully it doesn't get terribly annoying for you. But I have done something that I am notorious for now that some of you are getting to know me, and or if you know me well already, I save, save, save. I can't save a thing in my life, man. I get a dollar or a penny and something in my pocket, boom, I spend it right away. You know, but when it comes to this game, as far as the loot, the items, all of the things that you can get, I am a very, very good saver. Thus, for the Wisdom Dome, I have saved for a significant amount of time, of Tim, the items necessary to benefit from this new building. All right, how new is this? I can't remember, and I'm kicking myself now because I said I was going to look at the announcements. I was going to go through it, but we've been getting distracted by the Arctic barbarian farts, and alas, I didn't. But I believe it was somewhere around, don't quote me, 5.13. We're on 5.16 right now, okay? 5.16, and I think somewhere around 5.14.1 or something for me. The Wisdom Dome was introduced, and then there was a new thing added to it because Evony got some feedback about the Wisdom Dome, and they added another dynamic because remember they expanded the game. The cap is no longer keep level 45. All right, and that was an expansion from before. It used to stop at 40. I have been told, but they expanded to keep level 50. All right, and brought new boss monsters in, so on and so forth. That wasn't that long ago, actually. Okay, they added another element to the Wisdom Dome. And I don't think a lot of us are even close to getting there yet. I know I'm not. I don't think. Perhaps we will be today because I have over the last, let's see, boop. Whoa. You get 2 of these a day for free for your activities. Check her out. At 110 and 145 daily activity, you get 1 and 1. So if you get 2 of these a day, and I've got 70 total. Today is the 35th day that I have saved all of my items necessary to get these pages. Okay? And what was I talking about before? Oh, yeah, the extra element that Evony added to this new building. It was brand new. It was around for a little bit, and then boom, they added something already. I've got way too much to go through here. Harvest stuff, because it's got all the SVS stuff, and whenever you get out of a truce agreement, and whenever your temple is conquered, ooh, Facebook milestone, Zama ranking, alliance invitation, gift from the king, and it looks like I can't even go further there. Zama ranking, Facebook, server war, Zama, but sometimes I like to save things because I think it's helpful. Monthly gift distribution. This is cool, okay? Sorry, there's just, you gotta look at this stuff. There are some neat things. There are neat things in these announcements. And I saved some reports too so that we can study. Ooh, check this out. Limited time Revelry Carnival. Ooh, okay. Ah, yes, um, that was Christmas time. I got some, uh, they're very generous, my family and stuff. Blogger Melee Alliance, Battlefield Rewards, Facebook Milestone. I some reports on monsters. Since we're almost here, I'm sorry you're suffering through this. Successfully scouted. Why did I keep that? I don't know. I know I kept that. That's neither here nor there. Dragon Battle. Ah, wouldn't you know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Here we go. Like I said, I can't save a thing in my life, but I can save stuff here, okay? I thought this was going to be useful someday, and here we are. 11/21/25. I was going to guess November, I swear. I was going to say probably somewhere around November, around the Thanksgiving time, or just after Halloween. Okay, we got this announcement. How many of you read it? I did, and I saved it. All right, let's check it out again because this is hopefully something we get to tap into, and you will as well once you watch this video and or series of videos. Dear Evonians, the new Resplendent Chapter feature is now live in the Wisdom Dome. When the number of orange advanced attributes on a single orange book reaches the required amount, you can unlock the corresponding rewards and attributes. What's the corresponding amount? It's all of them. Civilization equipment, yes. When all of your attributes are refined to gold level, you unlock advanced refining, yes. That's, we know this. It seems like this is the exact same dynamic and or aspect, okay? But how difficult and or how long does it take one to get this Resplendent Chapter? That's what I want to dig into. That's why I saved so much. And I have a feeling, just hopefully I'm not right, but I have a feeling we're going to discover that we need to save longer than the 35 days that I did to really have a good chance of getting this Resplendent Chapter. Okay? We will break down the percentages and the likelihood of certain things happening. And you have seen throughout my videos and or, the things that I have preached, espoused, saving up results in greater rewards, greater returns. Okay, so to enhance your gameplay experience, we have also made adjustments to the Wisdom Dome interface and improved text context, including package names, item names, and UI text. Things are more thorough, all right? I encourage you, click on everything and check it out. That's how you learn and get used to it. Sometimes you make a mistake, but Evony does a pretty good job of saying, are you sure you want to do this? Thank you for your continued support. Please update to the latest version if you cannot view this event. So that was in November, and probably sometime before, Halloween is when we got that big update with all that extra stuff, because we had this Takeda Fire Cavalry, right? Lions Cardinal Marvark, Trial of Knights, is somewhere around October. Okay? Very, very cool. So, with that out of the way, I want you to understand that this Resplendent Chapter feature is there. It's, what I can tell, the same as Advanced Refining, in essence. And it's the same as smelting. Smelting your blazons. I have done that in a video quite a while ago. But smelting, WTF is smelting? Well, smelting is another element of your blazons once they have reached max level. What's the max level of a blazon? It's level 20. Here we go. I have this Soul Shadow Blazon maxed at level 20. I just went for it. Even though it didn't end up being all mounted troop attack on monsters, I got an attacking mounted troop attack. That still benefits me when I attack monsters, okay? It's just not as high as it could be if it was on monsters. Anywho, since it's maxed, I can't upgrade anymore. The upgrade has been switched with Cultivate, and you now cultivate this with Refining Stones and Blazon crystals. How do you get Blazon crystals? Well, you have to go to your Smelted Who Dealt It, your Smelter Who Dealt Her, all right? And you throw in these things, and then you smelt it. And that gives you one of these Blazon crystals. Okay, how many did we need to begin to refine this? This is, I'm putting this within the context of how the Wisdom Dome might look and or work, all right? 10 of them. So I'm going to have a bunch of extra level 1 blazons that I don't want and turn them into blazing crystals, and then have an F-ton of these refining stones to increase this. There is a max amount, okay, per each of the attributes. 19.9, 19.9. We have 19.9 here, we have 19.9 here, so we're getting this already. Cultivating it, does that add a 19.9 on top of the 19.9 we have? I think so, but it's not clear. Will it tell us here? Once Blazon reaches max level, you can unlock the cultivation feature, which further enhances its... Yes, so it will stack on what's there. All right? If everything is staying the same like it has with Blazons and... What was the other thing? When you're... Oh, advanced refining. This is probably what the Wisdom Dome is going to look like. This is a long process, keeps us playing, and it's pretty damn expensive. I did it once with 10 Blazing Crystals and 200, and it went up 0.3%. Okay? Yeesh. Anyway, I'm glad we could look at that, so we have some context and or comparison to what the Wisdom is going to look like. All right, here we are on the building. You'll recognize and or see, maybe, I'm going to point it out to you, I am at level 12 on the Wisdom Dome. I went to level 12 because I wanted to unlock as much of this as I could. Each of these unlocked at a certain level. I believe it was Formation first, Charge next, Precision, Siegecraft was the last one. It doesn't really matter, but if you get up to 12, I think even 11? I think it was 12 that unlocked the Siegecraft. Here, this Scorpion behind this 5th and final goddess Attendant, is called Missile, all right? And Missile is a sort of hybrid um, uh, uh, feature, okay? And you'll see, and you probably have some of those pages in your inventory already, but Missile will not be usable until you unlock the Goddess Attendant at level 15. How do you get to level 15? Well, I'm not quite sure yet, because here, where I am now at 12, I can get to 13, because my keep level's at 38. But look how much it's going to cost me. 6.7 billion, 7.2 billion. 6.7 billion. I need to save my billions for going to keep level 40. I have enough for the keep itself, but I need to save double that so I can get the rally spot, army camp, military academy, the things that are going to make going to keep level 40 matter. So the wisdom dome is going to have to be put on hold for quite a while, at least getting to level 15. I'm happy with where I am. I've unlocked plenty, and it didn't hurt me too much as far as the resources go. At least I can't remember because it's been so long since I did upgrade it. But keep level 38 can get you to 13. I'm assuming 39 is 14, and then K40 is when you get that fifth one. I'm assuming. It would be pretty cruel if unlocking missile happened at like keep level 42 or something. I mean, I don't think Evony is that cruel. Let's see here. But they have put quite a few things out of our reach, haven't they? Who's exploring there? Ah, okay, cool. I am putting some folks into resource spots because we're going to be doing something different here for a while, and we've been doing barb forts and stuff like that. So, relics, let's get into those too, because I need more. We're exploring too now. I need more. Um, I always have more slate fragments than I do of the, what do you call it, the X's. I do, at least. I don't know about y'all, but boom. 10 mins, that's too long. I'm going to cut that in half twice. And I don't want to half-ass a resource spot. Ooh, 565, anything closer. How you doing, by the way, everybody? 556, the same thing. I'm glad you're here with me. I know some of you are excited about this video, and I'm sorry that, you know, it's taking a little while, but the teacher in me, my teaching method, if you will, yes, I can be rather verbose, pedantic, and loquacious, but I love to provide as much context as possible. It helps to really flesh it all out. It might not be able to compute and or sink in right away and or at all the first time. Just you get the pieces you need and you can place them within this gigantic contextual puzzle that I have provided for you. Um, uh, I like to get into all of those nuances, subtleties, the pedantics of it all, if you will. Being pedantic means you are focusing too much on details that are really minor and don't matter. That's the denotative meaning of pedantic. That you know and it's got a negative connotation with it. Anywho, we're not going to get into that. I'm getting pedantic now, but I like to get into those details. Okay, so the Wisdom Dome, and first and foremost, like we do with any building, and the way we approach it, I should not have gone in there. Boop. Click on a building and click detail. Do it. Do it. You want to. You can learn some things. You can resonate with the goddess of wisdom for books in this building. Excuse me. Offering books to the goddess attendants grants massive attribute bonuses. Well, I don't know how massive yours are, and it's not a contest or anything, but mine could be bigger. And boy, that's my life story, isn't it? Anywho, click on this, more information, and with any and every building, you will see this listed. We'll tell you what you need to know. You can resonate, yada, 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 okay? The benefit of each level, the power that you get, this power goes towards your overall power, you know, when it comes to your monarch, you know, boop, boop, boop. Oh yeah, you can't see my hand here. The monarch, you know, power numbers. But here, this is good to know. So at level 12, I unlock the Siegecraft Attendant, and then all Goddess Attendant boosts plus 7%. That's nice. Here you see what level you unlock each of these mamma jammas. All right. And it looks like you are getting a bonus to every single one of them with each level, each new construction. That's awesome. I think that might be different. I don't know. It's just been so long since I've looked at it, but let's take a look here. Uh, this gives us the level, right? 15 is when you get the missile, but who knows when you can get to 15. There are other requirements, I am sure. All right, but this can go all the way up to 25. And once it's gone past 15, which unlocks the last goddess, there are no other things to unlock other than increasing the boosts, the buffs, if you will, but some significant increases in power. And I'm assuming that we are in the half territory. 50 is now the top level for our keeps. 25 is the top here. That's probably going to happen at level 50. Anywho, that's when you unlock it. Cool. More information is fun. All right. Learning is fun. Oh, shit. Last day of Poseidon's Day. Thank goodness. Okay, we're all right. I'm going to finish top 10. I think I'm going to finish 6th. And that's going to get me some good stuff. I can't miss out on things. Okay, so we did detail. We looked at our upgrade. I'm not going to worry about that. Now we're going to get into all this jazz. Okay? You can, like the World Civilization cards, all right? When you've got this delightful, glowing priestess, if you will, praying above the Wisdom Dome, you've got some stuff to use. It never goes away unless you've used everything you can. All right? Just like the card here. That's never going to go away until I use and open all those cards. I'm not going to until I have 10. You saw that yesterday. Go check those videos out. It was cool. It was fun. I think it was good because it was an improvement on the first videos I made when it came to the World Civ cards. Anywho, I can click that. Takes me right to the Goddess Resonant. Look at here. Just about every single building and or buff place in this game is going to have a package that you can buy. Boop. 2 purchases during the event. What's the event? I think it goes on all the time. No, look, each event lasts 11, maybe 12 days now. Maybe that was just the new year. By the way, this is the last day of the 12-day event for our new year. Hopefully it's been a good 12 days for you. Um, I wish you great prosperity. Just like the World Civilization cards, you have got 2 chances to purchase here, and it's going to give you Goddess Resonant tokens. They're called tokens. Tickets, please. So that's good to know. These are the rarer ones, if you will. Okay, these are the ones that you only get 2 of per day, and I don't see why. This has no value to me yet, and I don't know if it does to you, but maybe you'll want to hurry after we discover some things today. You can triple coupon or double coupon these and really use a lot of them at once. Okay? But just like the cards, ooh, it looks like there might where the it looks almost uh, 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 even as far. Ooh, this has ruby necklaces in it, and the the World Civilization card packs in the limited editions. Those had uh, dragon coins. Pretty sure. That's really the only difference. It's very subtle because the 86,000% return is the same as the World Civilization cards, but I know for a fact they don't have ruby necklaces. I like my ruby necklaces. I am always wanting to level up my champions because I have a number of them, and boy, do they add a lot of punch too. So that is cool. All right, that's the $10. 2 of them, oh, 2 a day for the cards. 2 the whole event. You can only purchase this twice during the whole 12 days. This is only if you really need it. That's what I recommend. This is very, very specific. 3 times 3 is 9. That's not going to get you, a chance to use 10 at once. I don't like odd numbers like that. You suck. All right, you can double it for 6, but then you have to double more, blah, blah, blah. So if you were to do this at a particular time, sometime down the road, honestly, triple couponing the big bad Mamma Jamma, the advanced resonance package, that's going to be the best thing. Careful, bud, slow down. All right. Okay, Medit Jade. Wow, that's a lot of Blood of Ares. Whoa. Ooh, yeah, I like 30 of those and triple that for 90. This is, 200 of the badges. Whoa, 55 and 3,000. Okay, just for comparison's sake, 55 and 3,000. All right, limited card pack, 55 and 3,000. We had 95 in the other one. See Dragon Coins. 55, 500 is the same. We had 200 instead of 120 here. We had 55 and 3,000. The Resonance package, Advanced Resonant package, is a better package. However, the card system is a greater wealth of buffs. So pick your poison, but it's cool to know that these things are available and how they're available, how long, and what they're worth. All right, so 72 was 75 over there, and last but not least, I want to look at, this has more, I believe, of those. Cool. So what happens when you click the book? Nothing. What happens? Hey, here's an eye. Okay, eye is good to check out information. This is going to give you a lot of good info. Use specific items to honor or resonate. We know what those are. Each honor or resonance grants a random half book, part 1 or 2. Part 1 is going to be the left side. Part 2 is going to be the right side. I'm pretty sure if I'm facing that way. Anywho, all right, it really doesn't matter. You just have to match a part 1 to a part 2. So that's good to know. You can't do a right and a right. It just won't show up. Pretty sure. All right, when obtaining the book, it's basic and one advanced attribute are randomly generated based on its type and quality. Randomly. Okay? Boo. Higher quality books provide greater advanced attribute bonus ranges. Visit Book Merge to combine half books into complete books. Honor rewards. Here we go. So, this is going to give us a breakdown of each type. And boy, is this a long list. Look at that. Why is it so long? Well, there are 5 different goddess attendants, okay? And each of the troop type and or thing you are buffing, therein, has a number of possibilities, right? So charge, I've been focusing on charge. I want to charge because I want to buff my mounted. This is giving us the chance of acquiring part 1 or part 2 of a charge book. All right, 8% green, 2% we'll call it blue, 0.09 for legendary purple, and 0.03 for orange or epic. Those are some of the lowest odds I have seen out of any it's not an event, any feature that this game has to offer. The card packages are better odds than that. The lowest one for there is a 0.24. This is a 0.03. You have a 0.03 chance of getting Martinus, all right, in the tavern as it cycles through, and that's the lowest out of all of them. So we're looking at these orange ones as far as rare as Martinus going through the tavern, all right? And look, it's going to be the same for each of the books. So heads up, you've got a very small chance of getting the best book. But look, this is the honor reward. See, we have honor and resonate. Yeah? This is purchased by Jen. The goddess honor token. You get them at these levels, and you can purchase 5 of these every day for 500 gems. I highly recommend it because that's only 2,500 gems, and you're stacking up. We want as many as possible, and I'll show you why. Okay, because it's going to work like the Blazons and the card dynamic too. There's a currency here. All right, and then these are the resonance tokens, the much rarer ones. Yes. So when we look at the honor rewards, which you get more of these, of course, I think the odds naturally are going to be lower because they're more ubiquitous, meaning you can get them everywhere, easier. They're easier to access because they're everywhere. You can purchase 5 and you get 2, so you get 7 a day instead of just 2 a day, and that's pretty huge. So the odds of getting an orange are very low, and in a live stream way back when, the Wiz was with me, and oh man, forgive me, other people that were in that live stream, I did get one of the orange epic pages and or halves of books on an honor token. All right, who knows, maybe we will today because we've got 209 of those, baby. All right, and then it's going to be the same for each siegecraft, blah 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 blah. But look at charge up here has mounted troop book part 1. Then there's another charge. What is this? Charge mounted troop book part 2. Part 1 and part 2. This is just the book parts. Okay, the resonance reward. What is this looking at here? Okay, the epic level was 0.02%, right? Now here with the resonance, the much rarer tokens, it's skyrocketed up to 0.1%, or yeah, 0.10. Okay, that is far better, and these are far better here as well. Okay, especially the legendary, that's what I call them because they're like epic cities to me. And this is spread out over all the different book types, so on and so forth. That's why it's like 5% here and 5% there, because it could be charge, it could be precision, blah 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 blah. There's the math that's hidden, the RNG, the random numbers game, and we don't know, you know, it's just cool to know that information, I guess, if you're a nerd like me. But that can also, it's the wrong place, that can also perhaps make you feel a little bit better. You know, like, I'm never getting an orange one. What the hell? Well, they have a 0.02% chance to, all right? I know it sucks. Just keep going. But you are luckily guaranteed one of them at certain increments, right? The citizen aspect, recruiting citizen, you're guaranteed, all right, an epic citizen. If you haven't gotten one through all 50 recruitments, when you hit 50, boom, you get an epic one automatically and it starts over. Okay, here we go. You are guaranteed. I want to the information somewhere. You are guaranteed a purple. All right, once you do this 20 times. You go to the bathroom if you need to, okay? You're chugging that, that's good. You're hydrated, but don't hold it in. Um, and it did tell you somewhere, and it might when we click it, I don't know. But it's important for you to know that that's what this means here. It's like the circle filling up with the recruit a citizen or the Ranger Knight order, right? It looks different here. The Knight's emblem, you're guaranteed an epic chest if you don't get one before reaching 15. It's like all the events, you know, you're guaranteed the character skin, the general skin at 170 spins, and that costs you $400, you know, triple coupon all the way. There's a guarantee, and that's kind of nice, actually. Okay, am I missing anything? Oh, shit, it's the time? 5, okay, we're good. All right, so that's that. We're going to guarantee ourselves some epics. Every 9. Every 9, you're guaranteed a legendary. Every 19 on the 20th one. If you don't get one in the first 19, you're going to get one on the 20th. You don't get one on the first 9, you're going to get one on the 10th. That's what's up. That's how I interpret that. Okay? So we're guaranteed getting 2 purple legendary at least doing this here. I'm pointing to it. I realize you can't see me. Doing this here. And you're guaranteed an orange epic uh, uh, book, half book, when you do it your 20th time. That's why I saved up so many. I wanted to do more than 120, if you will. Okay? Because what I'm guessing is we're going to need so many of these to even have a chance of reaching that resplendent chapter. Plus, you need as many of these as possible, and you need a whole bunch of shitty ones. Why? Because that's what you're going to use to level your other ones up. That's what I mean by currency. It is what you use to spend increasing the levels of the ones you want to keep. Blazon cores, right? Or blazons? There are blazon cores. They're level ones, right? There are a whole bunch of crappy ones like troop load capacity and training capacity. We don't want that. Who gives a flying F? Unless we're like super rich and we can make that. All right? But you use those crappy blazons to level up your good blazons. It's the same thing here with our goddess attendants. You use the crappy pages that you get because you're never going to use them. There's no sense in keeping them. They're good for nothing. You'll see why. And you level up your goddess attendants with them. Okay? All right. You put an orange, and when you put an orange, an epic quality into your goddess attendant, you don't need to go back to purple or blue or green, right? You don't. There might be some things that are better in there. So maybe one might work for a little while, but essentially, once you get an epic one in there, you're not going back to blue or green at least. You might choose a purple. I don't know. It depends on what is there if it helps you more. But the blue and green, boom, they're nothing but experience points. And we'll take a look at that eventually. Okay? But we're going to go through these here, and then we're going to spin these bad boys. Cool? You get 2 a day, and then you can buy 5 for 500 gems apiece. So that's why I have an odd number here, because it's 7, over the course of 35 days. 7 times 35? Fuck me, I don't know. It should, yeah, it's about 210, right? 21? Anyway. I like to keep the animation because I think it's all pretty. And let's move on to the next one. Our book merge. Oh, very pretty. Our goddess? I don't know. A goddess attendants are animals on the other one. Whatever. All right, here, information. Part 1, Part 2, the same quality type can be merged into a complete book. The complete book inherits the advanced attributes from both parts and generates one new random advanced attribute. So, what's on this one and what's on this one? They come together, and then a random one is generated. This is where it becomes difficult to get that resplendent chapter because it's random and the percentage is low when it comes to those orange epic ones, right? So you're gonna have to be doing this over and over and over again to have a chance at getting this fabled resplendent chapter, all right? After merging, advanced attribute values are randomly generated within the original bonus ranges. This is exactly the same as Blazons. It might not say it in there, but it's how the Blazons work. We've looked at that in the videos. When you get to level 10 and level 15 on a Blazon, it gives you a random attribute. And there are certain percentages, likelihoods of what that attribute will be. Hopefully it's not load capacity and or training capacity. Hopefully it's not one of those, because those are the worst. But you have a likelihood of these particular things, but they are all random, and this is the same thing here. And on top of that, there is a range of their bonus, like a refinement. You've noticed perhaps that when you refine a piece of gear or a dragon, yes, you have reached a really good gold one, yes? Hey, it's gold, but look, it's the low end of gold. 17.6% is a gold quality, an epic, if you will, but look how much lower it is. The max you can go to is 20%. So this 2.4% is a huge deal, all right, in the grand scheme of things. So this is the low end of the epic. So there's a range of these epics as well. And that's what they're telling us here in the Wisdom Dome as well. Okay? Random range. Only advanced attributes are merged. Basic attributes remain unchanged. Oh, interesting. Only advanced attributes, they're merged. We're going to see that in action, and hopefully it makes more sense. Player merge. Both players receive one complete book. The first two advanced attributes values are randomized. And the third advanced attribute is randomly generated. It's random AF. Okay? But you have to take the chance of merging them to get something fantastic. All right? Just takes time and attempts. Time and attempts. Okay? So, the warehouse merge, you select books from the book warehouse. That is your inventory. The book warehouse is what you have on your person, and you can select from your inventory to merge. Okay? First two advanced attributes values are randomized, so on and so forth. So you have the player merge, and you have your own warehouse. Now, here's an interesting thing when it comes to the player merge. You can select and or make it a requirement for you to approve what somebody's going to, propose to merge with yours. Merge approval. Okay? There are no merge requests yet. So where anybody in your alliance or on the server would list their merge, their page here, and you'd see it show up. Designated merge, I've not seen it there yet, but that means it's specific and designated. Are you okay? What do you need? I know. Congratulations. Do you need something? You had apple and snacks already. Okay? It's not lunchtime. No junk food, buddy. You're gonna be fine. I don't know if there's anything else down there as far as a cracker or something, but no chips, no Cheetos, no nothing like that. It's not a punishment. It's just you don't need it. You can go look though to see if there's something else that's, reasonably healthy. All right. Okay. So, I've done this a number of times with some of my alliance members, mates, good dear family, and we just do it. And things happen and they may or may not be useful, okay, but I just had extras and perhaps it helped my alliance compatriots. So that's the merge approval place. All right, before we get into the Resplendent chapter, let's take a look at this. Select a book from your book warehouse to merge. Boom. I'm going to select just whatever, I don't care, missile. Okay, now this is weird. If you click that, it just tells you what it is. Here's the basic attribute, right? Healing speed plus 5%. And what was it saying? It merges what? What does it merge? After merging, advanced attribute values are randomly generated. Only advanced attributes are merged. The basic attributes remain unchanged. So here, our basic attribute is healing speed. That's going to stay the same. But it's saying that these advanced attributes merge. I don't really know what that looks like because not all missile is going to be when joining a rally, enemy range troops and siege defense attack. At the table here, you can put a few in that bowl. Okay, you want me to open it for you so it doesn't spill out everywhere? Okay, and you can take a few in the bowl and then take that to your room, but not all of them. Okay, be careful, don't spill them. This is where I get a little lost and or confused because it's telling me that the advanced attributes from both of them will merge. They merge, and that's why there are three of them. We will see it. They merge, so you get the one on yours and the one on the other, and then it randomly generates another advanced one. That's why you see three. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Let's look at the complete book. Check it out. So my basic attribute stayed the same, okay? But when I merged it, I kept my advanced attribute. I took their advanced attribute and it generated another random advanced attribute with their random percentages therein. That's what all that language means. You feel me? The basic stays the same and it merges the left side's, the left side's advanced attribute and the right side's random attribute or advanced attribute. And then finally you will get a completely random advanced attribute on top of it. So that's what makes merging things more strategic. You can customize, if you will. You want to. You want to be purposeful with these pages, with these books, because maybe you don't want defending siege machine defense. Actually, I want that more than in rally siege machine attack. And now I understand this much better. I just merged these because I had two oranges. And that's okay. We're figuring things out, right? I'm like, hey, fuck it. I have this, I have that. I'm not doing anything with it. Let's see what happens. And this is what I got. Okay? I like defending siege machine defense. I really, really do, because I use a lot of siege machines to defend my keep. All right? And here I got it again. Ooh, even higher, but it's blue, so it's not as high as it can go, right? Because orange is the highest. All right, blue is excellent, and I'm just going to say that purple is legendary. But I did not pay attention to what the other advanced attribute was to this other page, whether or not this was someone from my alliance or it was mine in my inventory. I was just like, hey, let's, I was just wanting to merge things. So now, hopefully, here at 47 minutes in, you have had an epiphany. You have understood what happens when you merge two pieces and how important it is to to know what you are merging. Just don't do it randomly. Do it with intent and purpose because these can be very effective. All right? For me, defending siege machine defense. If I max that out, that's awesome. That's like having a whole set of Blazons on them on top of it because I've got an assistant wall defense general who's very, very siege heavy in his skills. All right, buffs them like crazy, and I have a huge, thick layers of siege troops defending my keep, and boy, does it work. Here we go. In rally siege machine attack, I don't want that. I don't need it. I've only got those in layers because I haven't implemented my siege game yet. Although it would work in Hun's invasion because that's all rallies and siege is great and necessary for nightmare and hell. I talked about that yesterday with the cards. So we understand, hopefully, better what this merging is all about. I'm going to select a book for my thing. What the, what the, what the? Don't click this icon. I don't know why. The icons are cool to click. You should be able to. Why is it telling me what I can see here? When joining the rally, enemy range troop and siege machine attack, -2% up to -8%. Is that the basic or advanced? Ooh, that's the advanced attribute. The reason why you want to click this icon is to see what the basic attribute is. Because you might not want to use it. I don't know if all the basics are the same, honestly. It's going to stay the same on what your side has, but you're going to take an advanced attribute from the other one. You won't take their basic one. So they keep their basic, you keep your basic, but your advanced attributes will merge. Okay? Healing speed. Ah, I like that. Whatever. So if I wanted to select this, Don't click the icon. Click this and you get the drop down. Click the explanation and you get the drop down. You can send or select. To send means you are sending it out into the warehouse to or into the merge world to await somebody on the server to merge with it. All right, to get to know each other. Wisdom biblically. All right, you're about to send the merge requirement for missile, range troop, and siege machine book part 1. Please confirm the advanced attributes you want to merge. All right, here's where there is another layer of this wisdom dome action. You can say any advanced attribute. I don't care. Just merge it with something. I don't give a shit. I want this to happen because I'm just sick and tired of it being here. You know? It smells. I don't want it in here anymore. And sure, whatever. But you can go through the different advanced attributes available for the missile category book. All right, any or attacking siege HP when defending enemy ranged troop and siege machine attack when joining a rally enemy ranged troop. All right, you click it down and then you select the one you want. Those are the ones that you have to choose from. So that's as specific as you can get. If you did any advanced, you know, and you didn't care, leave that unchecked. But if you did any advanced and you want to see what people are offering, requires my approval. Confirm. So you can send it, apparently, this I think is new. You can send it directly to somebody in your alliance or on your friends list. No, this is everyone. Ooh, all players will see your posted merge. So I sent it to everyone when they click the globe. I can send it directly to, it looks like, any player on the server. All right. So, crap, I didn't want to do that. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, we go to book merge here. We go to merge approval. Oh, where's our designated merge? Where is it? Oh my goodness. Merge approval. Where does it go, right? I don't know, honestly. Like, where is it? Check this out. If you send something to be merged there out in the world, go all the way down to your book warehouse inventory. And there you will see the world requesting. This is something new that was added when they improved the UI, user interface. I don't know about you, but when I tried to send and mess around with this, I was like, well, I've lost it forever. I don't know where it went. I don't see it listed. I didn't want to send it, honestly. I just wanted to try these things out. I had no idea where my book merged thing went. Here, it appears that you can cancel it. All right. Gotta go all the way to the bottom. Can we do book filter? Lock filter, select all, confirm. Book category. Look, this is exactly like Blazons when it comes to filtering all these different things. Okay? Book filters. Select all just means you're looking at everything. I want to look at all of my purple ones. You know, that's what this is. If you go to the bottom of this here, or if you go to the bottom of your warehouse inventory, you click it, and then you press cancel. Boop. Now it's back in your possession. Okay? You can do it here from the selected book from your warehouse to merge. You go all the way down if you've sent it, or you can do it from your warehouse. It will be all the way down at the bottom, and then you click the icon. It says designate to be merged, right? You click the icon, and then you'll be able to cancel it there as well. Check it out. See that lock? Boop. You can lock these to make sure you don't use them as experience to level up your goddess attendant, just like Blazons. All right. How are we doing so far? Making sense as far as how everything works? Okay, we found out what the merging is all about and keeping the basic attribute of your side. Okay, and then merging one side advance and the other side advance, and then generating a third random one. That is what merging is all about. You can send it, okay? Read what the basic attribute is and see what your advanced attribute is, and you can send it. You can ask for approval before it's merged. You can do everyone. You can do alliance members. You can do a specified monarch. I don't know who the heck these guys are. All right. Looks like you can send it to anybody you know. Enter player nickname. Uh, what was my friend's name? I can't do it on my computer here. I can do it on my phone. But, oh, these are folks that I might have met in other things. What do you call it? SBS or something on my block list because I was chasing them. But these are all the players from our server, sort of, or they're all of my friends. This is my friends list. Okay, your friends list, your alliance members, or the whole server, or maybe even the whole world. Okay, that's where you can send it. I think more exposure is going to be what it's all about. If the Wisdom Dome is something that you are spending your time in, you gotta let people know. You gotta say, hey, go check out the Wisdom Dome. I've got some things in there. I'm really needing some help. Because right now, the Wisdom Dome is more of an afterthought, honestly. More of it's a little taboo. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I forgot that was there. We get those, tickets, please, those tokens and stuff, and perhaps you use them, um, and then you just let them all chill. I don't know. All right. But I've been excited to do something with these because I'm I'm hunting for the buffs. And I've been getting some good feedback from very, very experienced, powerful players. Wow, it's incredible how powerful they are. And I've been getting some good feedback as far as how I'm doing in my game for being only at keep level 39. Uh, uh, Sometimes far and away stronger than K40s and 41s. I'm not trying to brag. That's just the feedback I'm getting. And this is one of the ways that I want to improve what I can while I'm still at K39 because it takes a bit to get to K40. So in the meantime, I want to get to know this. Here, I have the part one, right? Can we do a right side here? You can. Even though it's, facing the other way, that just means that you've got to select part one from over here. Ah, what the heck? Nothing's clicking. Don't click that. You want to click warehouse merge. Okay. These are yours. These are the ones that are in your inventory. Do I have another missile somewhere? Siegecraft, siegecraft. See, now it's going to only give me the pieces that I have that can be merged with it. Okay? You will only see what you can merge the one side with when you go this way. All right, cancel or merge. We're not going to do this yet. I just want to go over these pieces, yeah? Siegecraft, Siege Machine Book, Defending Siege Machine Defense, Defending Siege Machine Defense. Those are the two advanced attributes that are being merged, right? What was our basic? Can't see it yet, or here now. Let's see. Come on. I want to go back in there. Fuck. Okay, Siegecraft Siege Machine Book Part 2. We did that one. Defending Siege Machine Defense. That's what we selected. That's our basic attribute. Okay. Whoop. Here, Warehouse Merge. We can put this Defending Siege Machine. Now check this out. Here are the other Siegecrafts. Okay. These are the advanced attributes you see. Here, Defending Siege Machine Defense. That's the basic. Here, defending siege machine defense. That's also the basic. Here, wouldn't you know that the basic attribute of all of the siegecraft perhaps will be defending siege machine defense. These are very, very specific, and I'm okay with that. It kind of keeps things nice and tidy, all right, with less to be customized, thus maybe being confused less. All of them are going to be defending siege machine defense. So I suppose the missile one that we saw earlier that was healing speed, those are all probably healing speed. We'll look to make sure, but it's important to see what the advanced attribute is. See? Attacking siege, defending siege, in rally siege, attacking siege. Be purposeful and select what you want with intent. I want the attacking siege machine defense. Yay! But look at the advanced attribute of the other side. It's defending siege machine defense. Hey, maybe that's what you want to do. Maybe you want to buff attacking defense and buff defending defense at once. I don't see anything wrong with that when it comes to these things. There is no set bonus like there is with Blazons. Blazons, you want everything to be in the same set. So you get these set bonuses, much like your equipment. Here, it doesn't matter. I need more attacking defense and I need more defending defense. Boom, you merge those pages together and you've got what you need. But there's a random one that's going to happen, and the percentage of them all are 33.33%. You get one of these three, okay? It's all you can get, and you have a pretty good chance, a 1 in 3 chance of getting the same one. So you can have this Siegecraft book be just one set of stats or multiple stats, or you can have multiple books for different situations. You see what I'm saying? You can change things on the fly, my friend. There's no reason to stick with one book. You level up the goddess attendant. You don't level up the book. See, look, I can switch this book out. I want that one. See what didn't change? The 9? You leveled the goddess attendant up, not the book. So you can have multiple books with different attributes on them and be like, oh crap, I'm not going to be attacking right now. I'm just needing more defense for my siegecraft. I'm going to insert my defensive siege book. It's like switching out Blazons. You got that? You might want to stick with one too. I don't know. I kind of like sticking with one, but I like them all being the same. But now, as my game is advancing, when it comes to Blazons and stuff and getting used to all these different parts of the game, I'm changing stuff on the fly all the time. I'm like, oh crap, here's the attack. Boom. I'm going from, defending ground troops to attacking ground troops. Cha 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 cha. I've got like a method. I hit my keep, I hit my blazon, and then I hit my monarch gear because I got loadouts everywhere. Same thing with the goddess attendant. I would actually like to see eventually there be a quick draw. There would be a quick way of selecting it. So I click my keep, boom. See how it says blazon right there? Where's my goddess attendant? Huh, Evony? Give me my goddess attendant option so I can change it on the fly. Because you can do that here. You can, oh shit. I have not done the inherit yet. That is another day. I'm gonna have to figure that out before we talk about it. But did you know that was a thing? You click that, you can inherit. All right, it's crazy. It's crazy. Anywho, you can change Blazons on the fly from here instead of going like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh my gosh, oh crap, wait a second, I gotta, how come I can't enter? Oh yeah, I don't even click that, right? This is how I enter my city. Because it's PvP and someone's coming after you, and then, hey, check it out, VIP on the wall. Oh, I already said it. And then you go here, and then you get Blazon, and then you switch. That's what you're going to have to do here if you want to change things out. Okay? I see that as being a very good strategy once your game reaches that level, or once you feel comfortable with it, okay? So, we've gone over what's going on here, how to get these tokens, tickets please, and the packages and their value and their worth, okay? We're guaranteed a legendary, a purple after the 10th. On the 10th, if we haven't gotten one in the 9th, and every time you do get a legendary or epic, it resets. It resets. If you get one on the 4th here, it's going to reset to the beginning. It's not going to give you another one at the 10th. It's going to start over at the top, okay? Does that on everything in this game. Okay, we looked at the book merge, and we saw how merge records are just like a, hey, you know, cool, we did this. I don't even know how long they stay in there, because the ones that I've merged with, they're gone, they're long gone, okay? The merge approval, that is going to be where you put in a request for something, all right, and the designated merge. I don't really see how this is important to us yet, all right, unless you're checking on, you know, I'm assuming that this is going to be somewhere you look when someone proposes a merge with your side that you want to approve before you accept it, okay? Now, my friends, then we went over the clicking here, all right? Look at the basic, look at the advanced, send, select, so on and so forth. Good. When you select here, warehouse is your inventory, player merge. Find books to merge. No available books to merge. It's recommended to post the merge requirement and wait for the monarchs to merge with you. So you can select, and then you send it here. I don't understand. So I have an alliance member, Lindy. She is requesting some merging with missile, range troop, and siege machine book. I wonder if she's got her wisdom dome up to level 15, because that's the only time you can use the missile. Perhaps my most favorite person in the world, Lindy Miles, one of my most favorite people in the world, doesn't realize that missile goes in the level 15 goddess attendant, and even though it looks like sieged and ranged here, it's not. It's not siegecraft. It's not the ranged, which is precision. It's missile, which is inaccessible even by me. Not to say that she wouldn't have it, but I don't. This might not be helpful for her. But here are some examples to merge. We have a ranged troop and siege machine book, part 2. So we would need to send part 1. We know that this is healing speed is the basic. We can't click it there to find out, but healing speed is the basic attribute, okay, for these missile ones. Remember, look, boom, healing speed. Let's look at another one. Boom, healing speed. The basic is going to be the same everywhere. Now we are looking at the advanced. I want to do the same thing, which is attacking siege machine HP. Boom. That's the one I'm going to merge with. Not that one, because this is when defending. Enemy range troop and siege machine attack debuffed. Actually, I like that one better. You feel me? Pay attention to what that advanced one is, because that's the one you are going to take and add to yours. And notice, these aren't green, blue, purple, or orange, are they? No, because when they are merged over, their quality is also random. There are percentages to the color quality. Now, I don't know if it's the same as getting these pages. Okay? It's all random, man. And that is what's going to make this Resplendent Chapter difficult. Resplendent Chapter. I'm going to make a note here. I'm not going to split this one up. It's just too good where we're going. Perhaps you can take a break here if you want. But we're at 1 hour and 10 minutes. and we're getting into the Resplendent Chapter. Resplendent starts. All right. Don't get crumbs on it. There you go. Pick it up. So this is the bee's knees. Our ultimate goal when it comes to creating these books, because this is the extra level. Own one of charge mounted troop book with 3 orange attributes. That's a quest. You will need to have a basic rare book that is charged and has 3 orange advanced attributes. So you're going to have an orange epic book to merge with another one. And then have them all be orange when they merge. There is nothing you can do to make that happen better or happen more likely. It is a matter of just trying. Just go. You just got to keep trying. That's it. You got to start with one of these. Basic rare book. Own 1 of charge, 1 of precision, 1 of formation, 1 of missile. Whoa. Own 2. Own 3. So it goes on and on and on, all the way up to 5. 5 books of different types with at least 3 orange. Why does it say at least 3? That's all you get. Nope, it's advanced. The basic one is orange, it's advanced. Okay? And then you unlock these rewards. You do get bonuses. Here, ground troop and mounted troop attack +8. Okay? God damn it. I hate it when, like, this is all weird. Like, I'm going up and down. When you have this, you will gain a buff of attacking mounted troop and ground troop HP +10%. And you will also get 30 million super resource chests. That's awesome. And then what is this? Dust of Wisdom. This is essentially, some of you might have seen a Blazon core. Okay? Blazon cores happen at certain increments of the King's Party usually, and they're also rewards for some very exclusive battlefields, if you will. But look, when you want to upgrade a Blazon, you have your level 1s, but these are Blazon cores, a junior Blazon core. This junior Blazon core, right? That is like an exclusive fragment, an exclusive ascension fragment. It works for anything and everyone. All right? Not with generals, but almost everyone, right? This resplendent, what do you call it? This, shiny, googly moogly book merge. Here we go, Resplendent Chapter. This Dust of Wisdom. This is your wild card that can be used with any of the goddess attendants. If you don't have enough pages, because any page can be used on any goddess attendant to level them up, but you might not have enough books to level a goddess attendant up. Thus, you insert this Dust of Wisdom to fill that gap. Just like you've got 25 of 30 for that general, and you want to ascend them, right? Well, you use 5 ascension fragments to make up the missing, actual fragments. Same thing here. Okay? 5% experience, 200, 2 times 5 is 10, so 1,000 experience overall. All right. Dust of Wisdom. So, yeah, some pretty good rewards when you someday. God damn it. I'm going up and down, not left and right. When you someday get these milestones. But I like the buffs that are there. Attacking mounted troop defense. So it's worth your while to continue to invest in and or be patient and or save up your tokens to get as much of the good stuff as possible. You also want crappy stuff too, because that is your experience to level up your goddess attendant. Okay? So all of it is helpful. You just might want something more than another thing sometimes. So we have gone over this. I really think that we've covered it at a good pace. If you've got questions, throw them in the comments. Some of you who know me, touch base with me, while we're on the server together. Yeah, Mama? Are they coming? Okay. Nope. I don't need any setup. Thank you so much. Yeah, they can just leave it downstairs even if they want to, or thank you so much, Mommy. Yeah. Okay. So, um, uh, selecting the side, going here, looking at the warehouse, which is your stock, looking at the player merge, which is what others have sent, either just to the Alliance or to someone specific or to everyone, okay? And this is where you will see your Resplendent Chapter progress. And it's only going to happen with the oranges. Next, we're moving on to our Goddess Attendant, okay? This is like the menu, the main menu of the cards. If you look at the cards here, see this helmet with the plus sign? We went over this yesterday in those really awesome videos. You should go check it out. Boom. You click it and it gives you a buff overview. Okay? These are all the buffs I'm getting from my card collection. pretty good, all right? Keep going on your cards. With the Goddess Attendant attribute overview, I don't know why they call it attribute overview. It's this your buff overview. Boom. This is what you are getting from the books you have equipped on your Goddess attendants now. All right. So I've just kind of willy-nilly picked some things that have been the most powerful as far as the percentages go, and I haven't been paying too much attention to what they actually are. But I'm getting some good stuff. Tagging Matter Troop Attack, Defending Matter Troop Attack, In Rally Matter Troop Attack. I like that stuff. And I don't even remember really trying to get it. Alas, this is where you go to see what you are doing for yourself. Okay? Now, these numbers, I don't know if they will change as you level up your Goddess Attendant. Let's check it out. Okay? My charged mounted troop book, Goddess Attendant, which is looking like a panther. All right? Is level 9. Why? Because I want to kill monsters. I wants to bad. And let's take a look at this. Defending mana troop HP is 7% here. And notice when I merged it, I merged it with attacking mana troop and defending mana troop because I had no idea what I was doing. No idea. And I got a random in rally mana troop attack. I don't mind that one actually. But now that I know that I should be very strategic when I'm merging pieces if I want to make them the same, I'm going to go for, the attacking part. I can't change the defending mounted troop. That is always the basic one, and that helps a ton. Okay? But these advanced ones, I want to be paying attention better now. So, this 7% defending mounted troop, let's look here. Defending mounted troop, 7%. So, that is staying the same. This number from that book there is not taking into account this level 9. This level 9, right? Let's go to upgrading. Don't be afraid to click it. Boop. The level 9 Goddess Attendant boost is plus 13%. All right? Plus, that's what I've leveled up, plus 13%. Let's take a look here. Oops. Well, I'll help you. Look at this. Detail, more information. I'm at level 12. All Goddess Attendants boosts plus 7%. So, I am getting a 7% boost to all Goddess Attendants, plus, I'm also getting a 13% boost because of how much I leveled this Goddess Attendant up. That's what I'm saying. I don't see why, or it seems so stupid to me that the level of the building, would negate any of this or would play a part of this original 13. It's impossible. The 7%, because of the level of the building I have, is stacked on top of the level 9 13% boost here. You feel me? Okay? Information. Merge complete books take effect when offered to a goddess attendant. Each goddess attendant can only hold one type of book. This is just them holding it. Goddess attendants are unlocked when the building reaches required level. In addition to activating offered books, goddess attendants can also boost books' advanced attributes. Upgrading goddess attendant increases the boost effect. Okay, makes sense. And here we are looking at something that looks like the Blazon dynamic. Auto select, upgrade. All right, upgrade, upgrade. You have got to select the ones you want to use as experience books. Consider these general experience books or monarch experience books or blazons to level up other blazons. That's what these are. These are unnecessary, completely useless, except very useful for leveling up our goddess attendants. I've got purple and orange on everything, so in my mind, I don't need any of my blues or any of my greens. I might still want my purples though. Okay, so if I go auto select, I'm having to use too many of these higher ones in order to get this goddess to level 10. That's why I don't have it done yet, okay? It won't let me like not or unauto select. That's frustrating. You gotta actually go back there. All right, that's what these are good for. How much is one of these worth? Boom. Man, what? What? Cancel. It's worth 5 whole experience points, just like that wisdom dust. All right. So the green half a page is worth 5. What's a blue half a page worth? Ah, that one's worth 20 or 10. What about a half a page of purple? Ooh, that one's worth 20. So 5, 10, 20. What about a completed purple? Still just 20. Heads up. A completed merge, which is 2 pages, is worth the same as 1/2 of a book. I think that's crap. You've merged this together, it should be worth more. It's like a leveled up blazon is worth more when you level up other blazons with it. This being 20 and this being 20, that's whack. They need to revisit that and say, oh, you know what? These should be 40 at least, maybe 35 because they're merged together. Okay? I wonder if that was an oversight or what. That seems so stupid to me that a merged book is not worth more than a half a page. All right? So we got 20 for perps. What about our oranges? Which is a complete book, by the way. Boom! Ah, so 1660 to 1775. This is 115. The orange is far and away worth, a lot compared to it. So as we use these tokens, the honor tokens and the resonate tokens, we want the most possible, bad or not, to level up our goddess attendants. Because honestly, this is where we're really going to get the most effect from the wisdom dome. You want your goddess attendant to be boosting it, yo. Okay? And that's how you boost it. Upgrade, auto select, or select the ones you want to hit each number. All right. My precision is only at 4. How much does it cost here? I need 200. Well, I'm still going into 1 purple there, but I'm much closer to leveling this up to 5 than I was to getting this to 10. Okay. My formation, ground troop, auto select. Oh, I'm still the same amount, all right? Because I need that. But I clearly need to boost these goddess attendants. And the reason I haven't is because I've been holding on to my books, all right? And I'm looking forward to improving these as well because 3% is unacceptable. What do I have in here in formation? In rally ground defense. So that's what you're getting all the time on formation. You're in rally ground troop defense. And then, in rally ground troop HP, attacking ground troop HP twice. So I'm really beefing up the HP. See this 0.2%, 0.5%, 0.2%? That's the goddess attendants buff. Remember upgrading? I'm getting a 13% goddess attendant boost here because of the level. That's what it looks like. This is the advanced attribute where it was when it merged at its random percentage. Here, is the 13% boost on top of it. Right? Is this making sense now? You're looking at it? Okay? Let's take a look. There's my piddly 3%, which is 3%. 3% boost here. Okay, 3% there. 4% here. What does that look like? Okay, 0.8, 0.5, 0.6. So clearly boosting your goddess attendance level is tremendously helpful, but you need pages and or books to do this. Okay? And I recommend saving them up. Don't just merge everything because, you know, you haven't. But it was good to try and see what happened. But now we know that we need to be strategic with this in what we merge and consider holding on to a bunch of stuff for the sake of leveling up your goddess attendance eventually. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. We've played this game for a little while now, a long while, without the Wisdom Dome. Without it. So why even use anything in it until you have a whole bunch? You know what I'm saying? We have survived and we have done well without it completely. Don't touch it. Just save all those pages. Save them all and then one day, boom, cash them all in. You don't have to be in a hurry with this because we've done so much without it already. That's the way I look at it. All right? But I certainly want to improve it now because I have saved for a long time and I'd love to check off a Resplendent Chapter, you know, milestone. So that was the Goddess Attendant. We looked at the book merge. We looked at the Goddess Resonance. What's the book warehouse? That's just our inventory. All right? And we have to be careful because there is a limit on how much we can have in there. Just like Blazons. Blazons can only have 1,500 in the, you know, warehouse or inventory. Same thing with our rare book pages. We can only have 1,500. They do not come fast. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've noticed these you do not acquire quickly. It takes a lot of time over days to just buy the 5 here and then get the 2 free from the daily activities. So that 1,500, it's going to take a little while to fill up, so don't worry about it, okay? And I haven't seen anything anywhere where these resonance and or honor tokens, tickets please, are a reward for a battlefield or whatever, you know? The only other place to get them is from purchasing a package. All right, so nothing's going on. We still got 40 minutes here. We are nearing the end of this video. All right, which is, you know, a big old chunk. And I think y'all will be sticking around for it because it's pretty damn cool. Got to go fishing real quick, though. I got to keep my spot. So bear with me. This won't take long. And we're going to jump back into the Wisdom Dome. And we're going to use our resonance and our honor tokens. Do you want to? I mean, we got to. That's why we're here, right? That's why we're here. This is shitty. Oh man, he should have gone. Uh, I've saved for 35 days, and now that I see how long and how hard, it's not a euphemism. This potential this it potentially is, as far as getting these high quality uh, books merged, completed with the orange attributes and all that jazz. I'm feeling like, man, I'm not trying to do very well, by the way. I'm just getting points, okay? So don't judge me. It was a really bad show of it, but I want to score like 3,800, but still, that wasn't that bad. I'm doing just fine. Let's see here. I'm sixth. I've been sixth for a long time. I was as high as fourth, but I fell asleep for a couple of days. But seventh is 50,000 below me, so I'm in good shape and it's almost done. Anywho, boom shablikes. What was I talking about? Oh, to see how difficult this might be to accomplish these things, I'm tempted to just continue saving. However, we can use these tokens that we have and then not touch the pages unless we get some really good opportunities. So keep that in mind. We might test it out, okay? Test it out with some things, but if I only get like 1 or 2 orange quality, I'm guaranteed 3 because of how much I have. We might not touch those because we might need to wait for a better page. Get on with it, Lito. What the heck are you talking about? All right, remember, you can buy 5 of these with gems a day for a total of 2,500 gems. I do it every day. I do it every day. The more the merrier, okay? And then you get 2 tokens, please, at 110 to 145. So we're guaranteed a legendary purple. It doesn't say it anywhere. It used to when on our 10th roll. And I do 10 at a time, so I'm guaranteed one here. Here we go. Boom. I like the animation. Yay! All right, we were guaranteed one of these, and here we go. These had the highest percentage of whatever, but you can get any of them. Orange, you know, you can get an orange. You absolutely can, but remember, it's a 0.0 something percent chance, right? So, holy crap, we got a lot of siegecraft and missile here. I can't even use the missile yet. See, the missile is going to be a mixture of the siegecraft and an arrow. See, siege is just the siege machine, and this is also siegecraft. Missile, siegecraft, missile. Okay, you'll get familiar with these icons, okay? Precision is the arrow pointing straight up. I didn't get any charge there except for this crappy, you know, green one. We don't want those unless it's, you know, our first day rolling these. Okay, because we want our, what do you call it? We want to get our Resplendent Chapter. So see how it's gone back to 1? Because we did 10, and that 10th one, we're guaranteed 1. So the 10th one technically counts as this first one. Doesn't matter. Here we go. Ooh, I'm assuming it's glowing purple because we're going to get a purple one. So that's always going to be purple for me because I'll never do it with less than 10, ever. I just won't. Maybe we should test it though with 1 since we have 109. I don't know. Look at that. Another goddamn missile. We're not getting any, so no good purples yet, but we've got a lot of chances here. A lot of opportunities. Yeah. But I have an orange epic one already there, but this could potentially be stronger. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. But I like that. I like that a lot. We're rolling this for the sake of getting, this is all experience. This is wisdom dust here, right? We're not going to use them and or merge them because it's going to be the same value, and we've cut it actually in half because we don't have 1 worth 5 and 1 worth 5. We've got 2 worth 5. All right. But we have a chance of getting a legendary or an epic one here. Like I said, I happened to do it with a couple other folks here before, but I'm assuming we're gonna see our cool book animation glow orange. Oh damn it, it's still purple. Let's just keep going, baby. Purple. All right, we got a part 2 of that. Come on, orange. Nope, purple. This is fun. It's fun though, right? Orange. Nope, purple. Okay, here we go. Orange is coming, isn't it? Nope, purple. Come on, orange. Nope, purple. We're guaranteed a purple, but we still have a chance, 0.02% chance of getting an orange one. I'm kind of bummed, man. 200 and something and no orange? Next time I'm going to save up to 1,000. I'm going to save 1,000 of them. Because I might have to in order to level something up anyways. It's crazy how much of something you need as you get into higher levels. Dang it! This is cruel. I can't believe I got a legendary one on this by just throwing 10 at it before. All on its lonesome. bullshit. I'm saying bullshit. It's like 0.02. All right, so we get 6 out of 9, dude. All right. So I can use 3 more of this odd number, which I'm going to. Well, it says honor 9. Yeah, it looks like you have to use all that you have on you. It's going to put me at another weird number. It doesn't really matter because we're going to get into the 10th and we're still guaranteed another, purple one. Let's go. Bummer. I was hoping you guys, gals, peoples, would get to see an epic one come through on the honor side. So, but this puts into perspective, though, the honor side, which you get more of potentially because you can buy 5 with just gems a day, is really, really difficult and rare to get an epic orange one. We did 209 there, or 289. I don't remember. I'm sorry. And we didn't even come close. We didn't even get multiple purples, because you can get multiple purples. We got multiple blues on some, and sure, plenty of greens, but we didn't get multiple purples. So this is a tough, tough thing, and it's a constant thing that we're going to need to do, and you're going to be committed to, like you are with everything else in this game. All right, just checking my stuff. Oh shoot, you're going to have a chance to add to it every day. That's what's up. And one of those days you're gonna hit the jackpot. Okay, but let's go back in here because we have got our Resonate. Now I'm only gonna do this 3 times because I'm guaranteed an orange or epic level book when on the 20th go. All right, and you can't divide 70 by 20, so I'm gonna keep that 10 left over and wait till I have another 20 to do it all at once. Even though I can only do 10 at a time, 10 at a time. I want to be able to do 10 and 10 and then get my guaranteed one. Here we go. Purple. But look at that. We got 3 purples on it. Okay. So it looks like that extra percentage boost on these is paying off in the higher quality ones. Now we're going to be guaranteed an orange. Maybe we'll get more than one. Ooh, see, there it's orange now. We got one. Oh, I like that one. I like it a lot. I like it so much I'm going to lock it just in case. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to lose it. I can trust myself. I don't have to drive home. Uh, but that's awesome. That's a good one. Resonate, resonate. Another purple. Bummer, we're not getting lucky on these other ones. Okay, we're just getting more and more and more experience. Okay, the wisdom dust. We're guaranteed one here. Ah, it's the same side. Book 2, book 2. And this one is in rally mounted troop attack, as opposed to the other one being attacking mounted troop attack. So we have options there. We're going to do this one and then one more. Okay, clearly you're getting more blue and more purple on this side. Makes sense, it's more rare. All right, I'm getting so much siege machine stuff, and I have before already, but that was actually pretty special for me to get the charge ones. Didn't get a precision orange and didn't get a formation orange. So for me, when it comes to these resonate tokens that you get 2 a day for, I'm going to, at the very minimum, save for a month each time. It's just what I'm going to do because I want to get a formation and a precision one, a better one, or at least improve what I have because I probably messed it up first. So let's go to our warehouse. I had 100 and something there before. Now I've got 372. And what really, really flipping blows is I have 2 of these. 2 of the part 2. Okay? This is always the same. Defending mounted troop HP. always the same. I would love to merge it. Alas, I don't have anything to merge it with. Okay? Nothing in my warehouse. I could send this, and it would be worth it. I would approve and or say the desired one. You want it? Let's do it. We don't have to drive home. Let's try it out. Attacking mounted troop attack. I want that. I don't want anything else. I want attacking mounted troop attack. So I want it. Okay? So when I send, I'm going to require my approval, and I am going to get attacking mounted troop attack. That's what I want. I'm being very specific. Boom. Everyone, this book is locked. Do you want to post a merge requirement? Confirm. The player will see your posted merge requirement during merging. Okay? So the merge requirement will appear to whoever might come across this. And it will need to meet the requirement of an attacking mounted troop attack. Okay? And I will need to approve it myself. I think this is something I'll find out later, honestly. Okay? Where do we go? Book merge? No, Goddess Attendant, Book Warehouse, Filter, Goddess Resonance. Where was our merge approval? See, this is going to be used for when someone wants to merge with us or proposes to, it will show up here. And that's where we'll approve it. All right. It kind of sucks that you don't get to see it anywhere else, honestly. You gotta go all the way down here. Oh, Jesus. I have a whole bunch of them now, right? So let's see here. Where's my warehouse? Let's do it here. Book filter, book quality. You select all. This is really where there's frustrating parts of this. I don't see any quick way to get down to the world requesting. Click it here and you can cancel posting. Okay? I'm going to cancel and I'm going to wait. All right? Until I possibly get it myself. But that's how rare it is. We saw how rare this is. Okay? Merge. Player merge. Alliance members. I'll be god damn. Look what we have here, my friends. What time is it? Time for lunch. 1 hour, 42 minutes. My good man, Rick Notice, has posted part 1. And the advanced attribute that he has posted is exactly what I want. Now here's the scary part. We're going to merge it. We have no idea what we're going to get. We're going to get these 2 buffs, attacking mounted troop attack, but who knows what quality. This is amazing that you're going to see it in action. Not merging from our own warehouse, but merging with an alliance member. Kismet. Come on, get lucky. Been really unlucky this last event. Really unlucky. Select. This is what we're looking at. It will always be defending mounted troop, whatever. Oh, it's so pretty. Attacking mounted troop attack, attacking mounted troop attack, attacking mounted troop attack. And we have a 33.33% chance to get attacking mounted troop attack as well. That's going to be 1 buff baby. Now, the percentage of its buff is going to be random. There's going to be a range, okay? And that's what's going to make it green, purple, blue, or orange, baby. Come on. Merge. The merge request is in progress, meaning I have requested I have requested from Rick Otis to approve this merge. They required their approval to make it happen. And I'm certain, maybe, I don't know what Rick wants to do. I would think that he wants it to be another of the same thing. It's so exciting. I wish, I wish we would be able to see it happen. Like now. I don't think Rick's on. But when he comes on later, boy howdy are we going to, hey dude, go to your wisdom dome because I sent the other side of your Burke. Oh, so exciting. And I'll just have to like say in the comments or something. I don't know. I gotta tell you somehow. All right. But what do I have in here now? That's the same. I have attacking, in rally, and defending. This is all over the place and it's all blue. Okay. So bummer, man. Bummer. All right. All right. Book merge approval. We don't see it anywhere except at the bottom of our list now. Okay. That's it. Let's select this as well. And let's go to player merge. Does anybody have that? So it's going to go back to Rick's. That's there requiring an approval. I'm not going to send, all right? I am not going to send this in rally mana troop attack to him, okay? Because I want that attacking mana troop attack. Even though I like this one, but maybe I'll complete that one on my own someday. Can I complete it now? Nope, we already looked at that. Okay, let's look at our other legendary ones that we got. Ah, we only got this Siegecraft, it appears. Book category, book quality. Orange, confirm. These are the pieces we have. One's designated player merge in progress. So Rick will see on his designated merge what I have sent. So if somebody sent their request, I would see it on mine. That's what that screen was for. All right. But let's see here. Siegecraft, in rally siege machine attack. I don't want that. Oh, defending in rally siege machine attack. We've got an opportunity to here. Maybe we don't need a approval. I don't have anything in here. It's going to be the same as far as its basic. Okay. I want to do in rally, in rally. I already have a defending siege one. Let's see here. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, go. I'm also requesting there too. Clearly, we have been active in here, and that is so encouraging. So encouraging. That's designated player merge. That's designated player merge. The only other thing that we have available here is what Rick has there, and we don't want that. We want this one. How cool. Let's see our other Burks, if you will. Let's merge one that's low level to see how these advanced attributes blah 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 happen. Okay, so now we're seeing everything. Reyna had another siege one there, but I don't have any more to be able to do that. Okay, let's see here. I could just do green. I'm a silly goose. Book quality green, confirm. Okay, here we go. Formation, select my warehouse. Whoa, I have all kinds of options, right? What do I have here? I have a purple formation, which is, that's always going to be the same, in rally ground HP and attacking ground HP. Huh. Can I make a better one right now? I don't think I got a purple legendary, did I? Let's see. Let's see here. Let's get rid of that filter and let's do all our purples. Missile, siege, siege, precision, missile, siege, 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 siege. Why is so siege, 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 charge, charge, missile, missile, precision, siege. Holy shnikes. Here we have formation part 2. Do I have any formation part 1? I should have... Golly, I'm a silly goose. Book category, formation ground. Okay. And what? Active condition, advanced attribute meets. We're gonna just do that. Defending ground troop HP, attacking ground troop HP, defending, attacking, part 1, part 1. Attacking ground troop HP. So this one, there. Let's look for the hell of it. So there are those. This is in rally stuff though, and I don't want that. I'm doing attacking. Okay, it's so cool that we can see this working, and I hope you're getting the hang of it because of this. I'm gonna go to my warehouse because in my warehouse, I have got the other side I want: attacking ground troop HP. That's exactly what I want. Or do I? Do I want defending? Because my defending, my ground. I want one of each, honestly. I want a defending and I want I want an attacking. So let's do the attacking here. Attacking ground troop HP. Boom. So this is from my own warehouse. And the advanced attributes can be any color. Just they don't have to be purple. They are bad. The scale goes from this number to that number, and green will be the lowest part of said number. Boo. Boo. God. Now, I can't do anything with it now, except equip it. But you get two. Two of them pop out. And they can be different. This blue is 4.5. This blue is 5.1. So this one's a little better. This green is 2.9, 3.5. This green is 2.2, 2.5. This is weaker here. Attacking, attacking, attacking. Look at this. Attacking, attacking, defending. See? There's the randomness. You are given two Berks because it merges the both of them and creates two separate ones. So you got two chances on every merge to get, you know, those three oranges like we want. Isn't this cool? I think it's super cool. I am so glad you're here with me. And you might have to take a break watching this. It's like a goddamn movie, but this is so huge what we're finding out and how effective it can be. So 4.5, 2.9, 3.5, but defending. 5.1, 2.2, 2.5, that's going to equal more altogether than this one because I want it all attacking ground HP. All right, and I do have one that's all. So this can potentially be better for me. Let's see here. Ground now, I have in rally ground, attacking ground, attacking ground. This is 5.7, 2.4. Attacking, attacking. 5.7, 2.4, that is what, 7, that's 8.1. And that's good when you're, you know, rallying. That's good. Here we have in rally, in rally, in rally, in rally. I merged a lot of these and didn't even know what I was doing. Where are new ones? In rally, attacking, in rally. Wow. That one's probably better. Purple. Book formation. Here we go. These are the new ones that I made. That one, attacking, attacking. The other one was attacking in rally. This is 5.1. So 4.7 plus 5.1, that's 9.8. And the other one that I have equipped, 9.8. Dang it. Yeah, 9.8. Here we go. Ah, this is that means that Ricker Rhino merged with us. Yay! Okay. This one is 9.8. This is 7.8.1. So I do have a whole lot more in my in rally ground troop here because the purple and this attacking is actually close to my other attacking. So I'm gonna keep this one. It's still better than what I have. but I've got more I can merge with. Okay, damn it. It's just my merge. Teasing me. Alright, well, let's see here again. Attacking ground troop HP, I have another one. Okay. What? In rally, defending, in rally. Now I just have in rallies and, you know, defending and stuff. So I don't want to do attacking again. I'm going to see, do I have a part 2 of defending? Sure do. Do I have a part 1 of defending? Sure do. Here we go. We're going to give this a shot. Select. So this is straight up defense. I love it. Because I switched my Blazons to defense and offense. Here's another element too. Let's merge it and, you know, fingers crossed we get something really good. Boom. Ah, man. 2 greens and a blue again. And in rally. Defending, defending, in rally. But that's one book. And here's the other book. In rally, ground troop defense, and 3 defending. So pretty good, honestly, for defense purposes. That's that. Pretty good for defense purposes, considering the other ones are pretty much just rally oriented. Okay, I go to my book warehouse. I have new ones: defending, defending, in rally, defending, defending, in rally. What do I have equipped? Here's where it gets a little like, man, how many things do I have to keep track of? In rally, attacking, attacking. This is what I'm going to keep on most of the time because I am in rally on World Boss and attacking something with my ground most of the time. But I can, oh man, go right to this. Now see how it gets mixed up in all these things? How can we make that pop up right when we want it? Well, no, that's not going to work. I was hoping that we would get to see, there we go, there we go, the lock. So if I lock it and go here, does it pop up? No, it should pop up as the first one. So that's gonna take some getting used to as far as finding the right one at the right time. Like, oh crap, what is that one again? You know? Oh shoot, what did I just do? In rally, attacking in rally. This is the one I had, right? So it's going to be hard to do this on the fly, actually. But we merge 2 to see what happens with the advanced attributes merging and then generating a random one. And the 2 that we got were low quality, if you will. Purple is high quality, but the advanced attributes were low because most were green and I think there was just 1 blue. We want purple and orange, right? Of course we do. This one's got 3 blue, better than having any green. 2 purple, 1 blue. We got, you know, we did pretty damn well here. And it's covering all the bases, attacking, defending, and in rally. And this one, not good at all. Not good at all. In rally, defending. I finally understand the merge aspect and the randomly generated aspect. Before I was like, what is going on here? What am I actually getting? The other one that I have here, attacking siege, in rally. So I've got one that's all in rally siege and it's all purple. That's wrong. This is the one I'll go to like, hey, we're doing Huns right now. Boom, I put that one in. Okay. I'm not rallying with siege anytime else other than Huns. Okay. Currently offered siegecraft. I'm defending with them more. So I want one that's more defense focused. That's the basic attribute of it. All right. But none of these have, there's defending there. There are only some with defending. And this is the best one I have. That's defending basic, and this advanced one is also defending. And I have some, you know, in rally siege machine attack, so it's kind of a jack of all trades, but this has got some damage potential right there. So I am going to make sure that I lock that one. And I use it sometimes. Now I know what they mean, what it looks like, what the big deal is. let's look at, finally, last but not least, we're doing purple because we didn't get any orange, all right, of it, for precision. We have a lot here. What are the advanced attributes for this? Defending, in rally, and attacking. Those are our three. I want to do an attacking, okay, and a defending eventually, but let's see here. Let's try a defending one first. Select. We'll go to just to see. No one's got that one listed. What in our warehouse? We did defending, right? I don't have part two of defending, unfortunately. So we are going to take that one out. Defending, attacking. Oh, that's part two. God. It looks like in rally is the only one that we would be able to. Nope, here we go. Attacking ranged, select. Warehouse. Attacking ranged, select. So, precision range troop book, attacking, attacking. When in Landsrad, do as the Landsradians do. Ah, this one's good here. The purple and blue as far as attacking goes, and in rally as well. That is a strong offensive, you know, not a blazon, a strong offensive uh, uh, book, troop book. This is the best one that I have made so far. I'm glad you're here with me. Uh, Boy, would I would have loved this to have an extra percent there, but wow, look how high that one is. 7.2, 6.1. That's probably the lowest end of the purple, the legendary. Okay, but irregardless, it's not a word by the way. We have a we're packing a punch with this one. We're gonna have good, better range troop HP. Thanks, but yo, yeah. We're going to take that one. This one is attacking, defending, in rally. That's all over the place. And it's purple, blue, and purple. That's fine, because that's the same as the other one. But I want to be more specific and do all attacking. Because why not? All right, let's see here. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's the wrong one. That's green. Oh, that's formation. Here we go. Yes. Yes. So our goddess attendant needs 200 more there. Okay, defending, defending. I had this one in there. Look how high these are. 7.1. Ooh, 7.5. This is a good, I have a good defensive one already. I didn't realize what I had here already. Maybe you can go into yours as well and see what you might have already in rally. Wow, I need to be doing this when we rally world bosses. These are how customizable it can be. All right, I have this equipped 6.1, 5.2, 7.2. I think I had this one before. No. Yes, I had the one that was all three. 7.1, 7.1. Irregardless, not a word by the way. This one is better. It's all the same attacking, so it's going to work for us in the rally as well. Because you're attacking in a rally. All right. If not, sue me. Okay, cool. We made a good one there. We need to do that one. We, are waiting an approval there, and we're waiting an approval here. Fingers crossed that we get all attacking mounted troop attack. Oh man, that's going to be exciting. Defending, attacking, attacking. Attacking, defending, in rally. That's why I did it in rally. 6.6 and 3. 9.2 plus 5.5. What is that? 14.7. 14.7. And this is in rally 6. And attacking mounted troop attack. those working together, 12.9. This is a better one, but that specifically says in rally. And the defending mounted troop there is higher than that defending mounted troop, so I'm going to keep this one. Even though it's 3 blue and 1 purple. I haven't messed with it in a while. I'm not going to right now. So I have no other ones that I want to merge because I don't have the quality I want to merge them. But this is exciting because I could get 2 there. Now we have all of these uh, uh, still filtered. So you're going to have to look at the filters and unclick them when you want to look at everything. 372 books and or pages to work with, and this will be the last thing. This is how we'll wrap up this video. It's been so good and so in-depth. Man, we are really getting the wisdom dome. Either I'm a complete lunatic or we have cracked the code, my friends, okay? And that's what it takes, I learn by doing. So what we're going to do here is now level up because we've got a bunch of extra crap to work with. We have purples that are going to be better than any of our blues, and we have oranges that are going to be better than any of our purples, honestly. We didn't even try to do a purple nurple of charge, did we? I mean, I'm going crazy now. Book quality, yeah, purple. In rally, defending, attack and mounted troop attack. In rally, defending, attacking, mounted troop attack. I could potentially get something better here. You know what? When in the Lansrad do as the Lansradians do. Ooh. We got all attacking. Damn near all purple. Really high there. Ugh, that one sucks. Take a look at our Goddess Attendant. Our orange one has attacking at 6.3, in rally 6.6, defending 7.4. Defending mounted troop HP is 7. Well, no. We want this one. Attacking, defending, and rally. Where's our new purple one? This one. Attacking. Defending mounted troop HP is 5. This one is 7. Okay. 6.3. 7.3, 7.4. That's higher than that attacking and that in rally. Plus the extra 3.3. Here's where we see a purple perhaps being better than an orange. Defending, in rally, and attacking. I'm still going to keep that one though. But it's cool to see how we can get something perfect and or close to it. Now, I want to bring these 3s up to 4s. This is not good enough for me. All right, so what I'm going to do, I wish the screen showed us more. It's so, it's too compact. I don't want to touch my blues yet, so I'm just going to do green. Boom. It's selected all of my green pages that I have, and they have to be in the hundreds, because we did 289 or whatever. Auto select. We don't even see the check marks down here. Okay, we're using quite a bit up top because these are only worth 5. So we've selected auto. We don't care about the greens. They don't matter. They're worthless. Boom. Yay. We've gone from 3 to 4. Now we have a 4% boost. We need 200 more. We have all greens here still. Wow. 200 more. We're going to need 100 of them, right? No, I forget. I can't do math. Boom. Someone's coming back. Hey, that's a lot. I'm going to bring my ground up one more to 5. Poop. All right, poop. 5. So now we get 1% each time. Now we're jumping up like in a couple increments, but it looks like it's 200 experience points per level. Okay, that's 5 now. What is our boost? 0.6 and 7. In rally ground troop HP. Here we go. In rally ground troop HP. I like to switch them in and out. It won't reset any of those. Okay, we really need to make that one better. That is not good. Goddess Attendants booth of 5%. Okay. This Goddess Attendants boot of 13. Pretty high when you get to level 9. I would like my precision range to go up as well. I'm still filtered at all green. Ooh, and I have enough to get this to 5. Shabloips. All right. So this is now at 5% of a boost. Yes, see, currently offered. We like this. We're leveling it up. We're not touching any of our higher quality, if you will, but we've got a lot to work with. Okay, 5-5, and siege, defending, and rally. If you know, I don't like that saying is what it is. I've almost said it. I just did, but I didn't mean it. All right, let's upgrade this one too. Boom. Shubloips. Boom. Ah, see how it doesn't hit there? We're going to be 15 short. Well, my friends, irregardless, not a word by the way, we're going to do this. Bloops. We've used all of our greens. What do we do now? All right. We got to bring in the blue. Bring in the lefty. Bring in the blue. There we go. Blue. Because our blues are just experience points for us. They don't matter either. Boom. And a boom. Oh, it's 20. Wait a second. Were we down? Oh, 75. We're down 25. Boom and a boom. Ah, crap. Boom and a boom. We're going to be 5 over, and I hate odd numbers. Or, you know, when I can't hate it when I can't do exactly what we need, but hey, here we go. We have enough. Boom. We're level 5 there too. Awesome, right? 555. We have boosted a lot of these, and I haven't touched them in a long time, so I've improved my game. All right, with what I've had there already. We've seen what the level ups do as far as the building goes. We've seen how the merge process goes as far as sending it, receiving, and waiting approvals. We have merged our own and see how the merge in the advanced happens and gives us 2 books and what that means, what our warehouse looks like, how to cancel sending it out when we do all that. And we can see how much we're getting as far as our book attributes overall. What an incredibly rewarding and thorough and enlightening experience for me at least, because I get it. I understand. The number one thing that I would say, my friends, when it comes to the Wisdom Dome is save a whole bunch up. Save a whole bunch up. And uh, you'll be able to do so much more with it instead of just here and there, and you won't bother checking. What I consider is if you do it every time you get something, you just start to not care. Being like, well, I didn't get anything in a while. I'm not even going to go look at it after I do it. And then maybe you don't look at it again and you forget about it. Honestly, if you hold on to it and know you're going to use it when you can do something with it, then it adds value. It adds weight to to your experience, to your game, to your process. Otherwise, we get apathetic and we go through the motions, and we disregard great potential when it comes to improving our game and our knowledge of this and helping each other and teaching each other is very, very in-depth and exciting part of the game. All right? Save up, do it when it's meaningful and you can make a difference for your game. And this is really going to pack a punch. Hey, what do I need here? Holy shnikes, 4 something? I've got all my blue up there. Do I have enough? I'll be goddamn. Let's bring it up to 10. That was awesome. That was awesome. So I wanted to bring that up to 10 as well. That looks great. Better than the before. Ooh, yeah, those numbers are climbing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we need these numbers. These don't look as good because they're purple and blue. This one, these are higher blues and purples because they're on a better orange. There it is. That is the Wisdom Dome. We are now professionals. We are now experts. We even had our gatherers come back. It was just the perfect time. 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's a good length of a movie. You can pause this and keep going. I'm not the best at time stamping and stuff, but I've got a couple of things here. Let me know if I need to cut this in half or something. If I post it, when I do, and when you look at it, be like, you know what, Lito, can you kind of just chunk this out a little bit? And I can. For now, with how much time we've been spending and how rewarding this has been, I'm gonna leave it as is, and I'm gonna see what y'all think. Okay. Um, this was huge, absolutely huge, and I'm so glad I saved it, and I'm so glad I got this for us, and y'all were asking for it. I was too. Okay, I am Lito the Second, R5, most of the time for the Landsrad on server 1964 in Evony the King Eaton's return. Thanks so much for being a part of my life and my channel. Evony TKR, it's the R5 life with Lito. We are now Wisdom Dome pros, and it feels good. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it. Save it up. Go for it. It is going to really help you kick some Ebony ace. I love you. Peace.